Good afternoon, Tigers. Welcome to Tiger TV.
Today is Tuesday, April 8th, 2025.
I'm Kiki Shaw.
I'm Virginia Fitzgerald. So Kiki, what's in the news?
It's here. Aquakids is this Friday, April 11th. The annual event is a chance for all classes to display their class spirit by competing in backdrops, deck routines, and swim routines. ASB plans Aquakids every year, choosing a theme, creating a backdrop, and coordinating a routine to be debuted on Friday night. Tiger TV reporter Lauren Zarella takes a look at what ASB has planned for Season Kids.
Hi, I'm Tiger TV reporter Lauren Zarella, here to take a look at what ASB has been doing for Aquacades. ASB has been working hard for the past few months to organize this year's Aquacades. From deciding on the theme of Season Kids to preparing Spirit Days, they have planned every detail to ensure this year's event is memorable. They have created the Aquacades backdrop, which is currently hanging on the pool deck, and also attended the mandatory dress rehearsal last Sunday, where all of the routines ran through their performances before the actual night. Their efforts are going towards an exciting and competitive Aquacades, which will culminate in ASB's 10-minute long routine.
We started planning for Aquacades probably around November or December. There's a lot of work that goes into it, so we had to start super early, but we had some great advice from ASB last year to start as early as possible. So I'm so glad that we were able to fit everything in, and our backdrop turned out so well. We started super early on our backdrop, and we wanted to incorporate the 4 different seasons pretty well and also incorporate the class colors. So if you'll notice, there's like a purple shell, and there's also a couple pots and like some blue snow gear to try to incorporate the classes with the seasons. Overall, we just started with a rough sketch and kind of went from there, and I think it came out really well because we all have different artistic abilities on ASB, so bringing those all together really helped. I'm really looking forward to seeing everyone's routines. We got a little preview last Sunday on the practice day, but I'm so excited to see all the costumes and dances.
Now let's take it back to the studio.
Thank you, Lauren, and thank you to ASB for all of the hard work they put into Aquacades.
The freshman class of 2028 are planning their first ever Aquacades. Let's head over to Tiger TV reporter Sammy Shelley for behind the scenes on how Jaguars are preparing.
Hi, I'm Tiger TV reporter Sammy Shelley, and today we're going to be seeing some behind the scenes of the freshman Aquacades groups. Aquacades has been one of the funnest and most spirited events at Notre Dame for many years. This year, the class of 2028 gets to experience Aquacades for the first time. Hi, I'm here with Liz Broder, who's on the Freshman Student Council Deck Group. And Liz, this is your first ever Aquacades. How have you been enjoying it so far?
Yeah, it's been super fun so far. Really fun getting to know all the girls and practicing together. And I think it's a really good opportunity, so if you have it, definitely take it.
And how do you recommend Aquacades for other schools, or do you think it's more of a Notre Dame thing? Do you think other schools should be doing it?
I think it's something that's very unique about Notre Dame and how we're so cool and stuff about that, I guess. And just how other schools don't have stuff like this is very unique to Notre Dame. But I do think other schools should have stuff like this so that other people can experience something as amazing as it.
For this year's Seasoncades, the freshmen are making deck routines based off of the fall season and rock music category, using artists like Bon Jovi and AC/DC. With August Kelly, who's also part of the Student Council freshman team. And August, how's the process been for choreography and music?
It's been pretty good. We had some difficulty at the start with trying to figure out what we wanted, but then once we got a feel of the music, I think it just came naturally of what we were thinking we would do.
I'm here with Sammy Barrett, who's also part of the Freshman Student Council Deck Group. And Sammy, how has the process been for getting costumes and props?
So it took us a while to figure out what props and costumes we were gonna get, and we went through a lot of ideas, ordered a lot of different stuff, but then in the end I think we got the right stuff for our group, and I'm really happy with everything. It was hard at first figuring out what we would need and stuff, but as we choreographed the dance, we kind of figured out what we would need, and yeah.
And do you think your group has a chance to win this year?
Yeah, I think we can win because I think our routine cooks.
Let's take it back to the studio.
Thank you, Sammy. It seems like the freshmen are ready to run with the rest of us.
In other news, on Friday, NDB hosted the first of two 7th grade days of the year. 7th graders from local middle schools visited campus and shadowed a current NDB student to see what it's like to be a Tiger. They met faculty and other students during classes, and they also went on a scavenger hunt. Some of these students will apply to NDB next year as they prepare for high school, so the day was a first step in becoming a Tiger.
Election Day is coming. ASB elections will be held on Tuesday, April 29th, the first Tuesday after spring break. There are several candidates running for 6 spots on NDB's Associated Student Body, a group of student leaders who represent the school's student body. Tiger TV recently interviewed the candidates, and here are 6 of the rising seniors running to be part of next year's leadership.
Hi, my name is Finley Wilkie Hile. One of the most important qualities of an ASB leader, I think, is both leadership and spirit, but also just a well-rounded person, because ASB is not just made up of one person, it's a group of people who work together. And I think that it's just super important to be a leader because you set the example for not just the lower classmen, but everyone in the school. And if you're spirited, everyone else will be spirited.
Hi, I'm Maisie Street, and I'm running for ASB 2025-2026. I think one of the most important attributes of an ASB member and leader is accountability. Accountability is so important because when someone makes a mistake, which is bound to happen, it's important to make up for it and put in the effort and hard work. I also think one of the most important things is joy. I think in this community, the only way for us to have such fun spirit days and aquacades is to have joy and exude that joy to the whole community.
Hi, I'm Sophia Castrone. I'm running for ASB. The most important qualities in an ASB leader are that they're super energetic and dedicated to the school. These are important because obviously that's one of the things that ASB does the most.
Hi, I'm Camila Kakunda, and I'm running for an ASB position for the next school year, 2025 to 2026. I think one of the most important qualities in an ASB leader is that they're able to work well with all the team members and that they're able to make a community where everyone feels safe to talk to each other, and that students would be able to come up to me and the other members to say a problem or to give an idea or propose something that hasn't already been brought to attention. So I think the most important quality is teamwork and the ability to work well with others.
Hi, my name is Layla Dahib, and I think one of the most important qualities of being an ASB leader is having an open mind and being super collaborative and being super open to having other people come to them with any of their ideas and figuring out ways to make them beneficial for our school.
Hi guys, I'm Lizzie Johnson, and I'm running for ASB this next year. I think that being on ASB requires you to have drive and motivation to be one of our school officers. I think it's the most important quality because you should love what you're doing, and I love this school. My mom went here, my sister went here, and I'm very involved in general, so I believe that loving what you do is important, and it'll bring your whole aspect to the school and make everything more fun.
Thank you, candidates. Be sure to tune in next week when we interview the rest of the candidates.
Now for sports. Last Thursday, senior softball player Allison Louie participated in NDB Athletic Signing Day. She officially committed to Georgetown University, where she will be playing softball with the Hoyas. Congratulations to Allison. We can't wait to see what's in store for you in college. So that's the news for today.
Go to our channel at youtube.com/ndbtigertv and our sister publication at thenDBcatalyst.com.
This has been another broadcast of Tiger TV.
Until next time, remember to walk your tree and have a great day, Notre Dame.
Okay.